Welcome back to KeeperRL. I'm Hoosfoos McCabe, and after an extended illness, we are finally back here with Walrus99 of Hod. I was the one who was ill, not Walrus. I'm sure Walrus is in great shape. Continuing with the notion that this is an educational series, I'm going to do something I might not otherwise do today. We're going to try to find the Adamantine Golems so that I can show you, I get a little ahead of myself here, so that I can show you why it was so important that we make these rings of spell damage. As a reminder, these are the rings that all dealt melee damage is transformed into magical damage. You will see when we encounter the Adamantine Golems that is critical. Let me just ensure that we have everybody equipped the way we want. So each of our vampire warriors should have a spell damage ring. I'm looking right over here. This guy, Claudiu, is putting on some armor. Lazar does not have a spell damage ring, and we definitely want that on. What I did was I clicked here. You can see the mouse, the yellow circle is the left mouse button. And we don't need this wizard to have a spell damage ring because they do spell damage by default. They don't do melee damage. So we're going to put it on Lazar. Marius has a spell damage ring. Constantine does not. Let's see if we've got one for Constantine. Okay, Harpies, same story. They do range damage, so they don't need spell damage rings. And Tabiru also doesn't have one, so we've got another Harpy with spell damage ring. And that's all our spell damage rings. Let's make sure our warriors all have them. You have it. We also want to make sure our warriors have the regen amulets. This one has neither of the things that we want them to have. Let's take a look at what amulets are available. Actually, I'm comfortable with this. I'd rather lose some of these goblin warriors anyway. It wouldn't be bad to have spell damage rings, but not everybody absolutely needs one. I think that's good enough. Our vampire warriors have them, and our werewolves... Oh, Locke does not. Okay, so the werewolves I care more about, so I'm gonna steal this spell damage ring from whoever and give it to Locke. As a reminder, werewolves and vampires do not need regen amulets. That's because werewolves regenerate naturally, and vampires regenerate when they bite with their fangs and bleeding. So now what we're going to do is we're going to go over here to level 10. We're already there. And we're going to dig down and hopefully find the Adamantine Golem somewhere. So let's set up some stairs. We'll let our imps do that. Might as well unpause. And while that's happening, let's go back up to Walrus, make sure everything here is okay. Nobody currently needs quarters, and we have a couple of vampires that we can grab if we want. We're also obviously low on gold. Okay, let's see what 13 looks like. 13, okay, here we go. Adamantine. So that's what this blue stuff is here. This is adamantine. See, adamantine ore. And this surprise will be adamantine golems. You can find more adamantine lower down, but you know what's funny is I've never looked for adamantine lower down without fighting the golems. But since we're here on an educational mission, we're going to go ahead and fight them, and I'll show you why it was so important that we get those spell rings, those spell damage rings. Excuse me. So, why don't we... Still don't have more iron. Alright, what we're going to do is we're not going to worry about the iron for now. And we're going to go up and over. So let me do that. In fact, one thing I can do, since we know we want to go to where this surprise is I can do something like this. Okay, there's something in the way there, and given that I can hear dripping sounds, I'm guessing it's water. Why don't I undo this part first, and then now I can go down here, and know I can dig straight up. So let's do that. Ah! No. So that'll dig. We're going to dig up here, and then over a little bit, and then I believe this is going to be water here. Let's go back to Walrus, see what he's up to. Oh, what is this vampire? Oh boy. Okay, let's take a look at this vampire. I know we're on the prowl for werewolves, but this vampire is unbelievable. It flies. It's an entertainer. It aggravates enemies, so it gets plus 10 spell, damage, and defense. Wait a second. Why would it get plus 10 spell and not... wait a minute. Are vampires... Oh my gosh. Do vampires do... spell damage? Oh, deals magical damage. Wait, but that's because he's using a spell damage ring. Wait a minute. Hold on. Let's take this ring off of you for a second. And let's unpause. Oh my gosh, I think I didn't know this. Oh my gosh. Vampires all do magic damage by default? I can't believe it. Okay, hold on. So, as part of mastering KeeperRL, I am learning. That's actually why I like doing series like this. So, wow, amazing. I bet somebody from the Discord, like Raresec or C7, told me this, and I just completely forgot. Which is a good plug for the Discord, by the way. The folks on the Discord are super, super helpful. You know, I also noticed, if you look here, one of these guys was stuck on... Yeah, so see this armor? So not equipped yet, and the fact that it's been sitting there unequipped, I think there was somebody else too who had a similar problem. Yeah, this sword, that means that the equipment exists, but they can't get to it. So that makes me think we've got some stuff made down here. But we don't. Where could that be? Huh. Okay, what we're going to do is lock Crazy Pants in here. We'll unlock this in case I can't see it. That implies to me we've got something in a locked area. Let me see. This is all unlocked. Obviously they can get to this. I don't really have any locked stuff. Did I? Oh, wait. You know what I might have? Let's go take a look up at ground level. I might have set up a do not pass. Thou shalt not pass. No, I didn't. Huh. Wow. So this is going to be a problem because they're going to keep trying to equip that stuff, and they're not going to be able to, obviously. Have I... Oh, look at this. Here it is. Here it is. It's all lying here, and this is a forbidden zone. So what we're going to do is we'll take control of an imp. Where are you? You're down there digging. Oh, of course we knew that. You are riding a raven. Yeoman Johnson is doing something. We're going to take control of Yeoman Johnson, and we're going to go up to our living level. And yeah, so see that? All this stuff is here from probably one of our guys that got killed. So let's move over here. We're going to walk into the Forbidden Zone. That's what happened there. Then we're going to pick everything up. And then we'll move Yeoman Johnson over here. Oh, no, Yeoman Johnson can't move. Yeoman Johnson, what? Yeoman Johnson? Yeoman Johnson? What? Why doesn't this imp have infinite... Oh, it does. Capacity... Something's wrong with Yeoman Johnson. Oh, but here's the thing. We can drop these corpses. We don't care. And then maybe... See, what's happening, Yeoman Johnson? Yeoman Johnson's stuck. Infinite carry capacity. Wow, we have a problem. Can I move him now? The vampire warrior laughs. Is he just stuck because he's surrounded by guys? Okay, let's exit control mode. He won't move. Yeoman Johnson, what is up with you? Yeoman Johnson. Work with me here, buddy. Oh. Yes. Okay, maybe there's a bug with the infinite carry capacity. Let's try again. We're going to pick up this armor. We're going to stop there and see if he can move. Okay, he can still move. We're going to confirm. Yeah, I don't know why it says capacity 60. Let's pick up this gold. We're going to skip the corpse. We'll pick up the boots, the healing, this stuff, and that stuff. We don't need the corpses. Yeah, I don't know what that problem was, but now we should be able to exit control mode with Yeoman Johnson, and they'll go drop stuff off. If we watch here, we'll see that this guy will eventually get this sword. So that's actually an incredibly valuable lesson that I had to, obviously I had to learn the hard way myself, and I didn't intend to put in this episode, but in fact, super valuable. If you have equipment that is locked, that's in like a storage area, a legitimate storage container, and it's locked behind a door or otherwise inaccessible, then your minions will still try to equip it, and they will fail, and it'll just sit here like this. So what's interesting is I didn't see a +8 sword in that stuff that Yeoman Johnson picked up. So there may be somewhere else that's like that. Let's make sure that our other guys got their equipment. Okay, yeah, so the +5 armor that one of these guys was trying to wear has now been equipped. And that guy gave up on the +8 sword anyway and took this Thing of Rage, which is much cooler anyway. So we should be good to go. Let's make sure that none of our other key minions are missing equipment. Why? What? Cogrel, what? Where's your stuff? We just don't have enough stuff for Cogrel? Wow. Okay. Let's go down to Crazy Pants. We'll lock this, unlock this, and we need to make some more stuff. So, actually, wait a minute. No, we don't care about that priest. Alright, I'm going to slow down for a second. Let's take a look at Cogrel. We don't care too much about our Goblin Warriors, but we should still not just set them up for death. So he needs gloves. And he needs... Oh, he just needs gloves. Oh, and a shield. He needs gloves and a shield. So let's set you to make some gloves. Gloves and a shield. And of course we don't have enough iron ore. And let's go see where our imps, or how our imps are progressing. Okay, so we've got water here, which is what we expected. And this is going to be the Adamantine Golems, this surprise. So instead of going straight into them, first of all, let's put some torches in. So our guys are not going to be walking in the dark. Do something like that, and that, and that. And we'll throw one here, and then we're going to dig up like this. And what I'm going to do is try to dig through this stone. Yeah, it looks like this might also be water. Let's see what, who is this? Let's see what subscribe finds. Oh, it's a corridor. Okay, so this might also be very dangerous for subscribe. So actually going to stop. We're going to mark this not for digging, and we're going to unmark this as well. And we're going to go activate Yeoman Johnson. Actually, we're not. We're just going to activate subscribe and get all that other business. So subscribe. Wait. Subscribe. And we're going to control subscribe, and we're going to walk around. Because remember, we can replace subscribe or any lost imp for free up to the first 4 imps. So we're just going to look around and see if this is open. No, it's good. Okay. So let's exit control mode. And subscribe can go off and do their thing. We're going to mark this for digging. And we're going to try to get to the adamantine from behind. Sometimes you can get 1 or 2 pieces before the golems appear, but usually not. In fact, let's just do this. And I'm going to prioritize. Oops, I turned off priority. I'm going to prioritize so that our imps will do this as soon as possible. Somebody else throw a torch there while, who is this? While And is digging. You see up here, Walrus is writing bad haikus. He's, you know, he's a poet. He's a poet. I don't know what our other imps are doing. But that's okay because... Oh, that one was coming, but we'll put this torch here. Okay, we don't need this priest or this priest. Now we're going to keep an eye out here. Okay, let's see what happens. So if we watch here... So And is going to grab some adamantine. Takes a lot longer to mine this out, because it's much tougher. And then... Wow, it's taking a long time, huh? These guys down here will figure out that we are mining. Okay, now we don't hear them mining. No, no, we want to prioritize picking that up, please. You know what? Forget it. We're gonna... Nope, nope, wait, hold on. We're gonna take you, we're gonna control you, and we're gonna walk over here. And we're gonna pick this up. 16 adamantine. Now we're going to exit control mode and let And go. So adamantine is just a strict upgrade from iron. Okay, did you hear that? That was probably the sound of a golem digging its way through. Hear that? Hear that? Okay, they're digging their way through because they heard us. Because yeah, and we will have imps come back here to install these torches. And so we might hear it again. Yep. Okay, let's see if we can see cracked stone. Nope. Okay, somebody was digging though. Let's say dig this out. I'm sure whichever imp comes and grabs it is going to get killed. Yeah, see, this is them digging in their area, for sure. That's what we're hearing. I'm going to prioritize this again. Here comes Comet. Keeping an eye on this to see if it's breaking. Come on, Comment, we believe in you. Okay, hold on. We're going to mark that for digging and prioritize. I'm watching right here to see if these crack. Oh! And look at that. An imp is killed by an adamantine golem right there. Oh, there they are! Okay, okay, okay. Now we don't want to lose any more imps. You get out of here. No, no, no. No, 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 no. Don't get that. Okay, we're going to... See, this is an adamantine golem. We'll talk about them in a minute. Let's... I don't know how to say don't pick this up. We're going to control you, and we're going to send you up to level 2. Hopefully nobody will come down in the interim. We're going to exit control mode. We're going to leave it paused. We're going to back down to level 13. I mean, they're just imps, so it's not that big a deal. Look, oh, see, look, the adamantine golem dug this out and came up and killed Comet from behind. That's nasty. So what we're going to do, actually, is we're going to take Yeoman Johnson, we're going to control them, we're going to send them down to level 13, and we're going to explore a little bit. So let's go up here. This should be safe. Okay, now I'll be a little more cautious. So I say. Uh-oh, here comes a raven. That is a bad sign. Okay, there's 2 adamantine golems. Let's take a look at them before we bring our attackers down here. Look, somebody picked it up and then got killed. So we're going to be losing our imps here. So we're going to deal with that in a second. So let's take a look at this adamantine golem. They're hostile, of course. They're fighters. They must be killed to conquer the tribe, just like any tribe. They're vulnerable to magic, and they're resistant to melee. So that's why it is so important to have those rings on our guys. Because now, instead of doing melee damage, they will do magic damage or spell damage, and they can beat these guys up. If you try to attack them with just melee characters, they'll kill you. They're very buff. But of course, they're resistant to melee, not ranged. So your harpies or any of your other archers can go ahead and shoot them. And your magic users can do it as well. We lost subscribe. That is terrible. No more subscriptions for us. That should not, however, prevent you from subscribing, by the way. So what we're going to do is we're actually going to mark this as forbid so that this imp gets the heck out of there. And then we're going to make a team to come down here. Oh, a werewolf. Look at this, look at this, look at this. Oh, we need another dummy. +7 damage at night, and it's an ambusher. Let's make another dummy right now. Oh, no. We don't have enough iron to make another dummy. Yikes. That's a problem. Alright, well, there's nothing I can do about it now. Let's make a team to attack these guys. Who do we have here? This actually is probably good. This team here, that consists of walrus, and a priest, and a shaman, and a couple of our werewolves who will be doing magic damage, and our vampires, they're going to do magic damage, of course. And... what? No, they don't do magic damage. Oh my gosh. Okay. Okay, see, this is... man. Alright, let's put on a ring of spell damage. You don't need that. Okay, I'm going to undo all of the stuff I did before. You can kind of ignore what I did before. You don't need that. You don't need that. Walrus doesn't need it because he is already doing spell damage. And we're taking it off these guys. Fine. And we are going to take this team. I want an archer in this team, though. Let's activate this team. No, let's activate... yeah, let's activate this team. We want to put some archers on this team. Hold on. We'll put our elven archer on here. And we'll put our harpies on here. And I don't think we need this many warriors, honestly. They're kind of going to be in the way. Especially if we're encountering these guys in a corridor. So let's drop Vladimir and Flagel. Wait a minute. Oh, no. There we go. We're going to get rid of Flaju. That's good. That should be fine. Let's control... we'll lead with... actually, let's lead with a werewolf. So we'll lead with Ainz. We're going to control... actually, hold on one second. Let's exit control mode. Go back to 13 for a second. Go back up here to where we want to go. And get rid of this, so I don't have to keep saying, you can go here. And then, let's go back to our team. Control Ainz. Go down to 13. Have everybody catch up. So I'm just using space to let everybody catch up. We've got it set to don't chase, so that they won't move towards enemies. Okay, now, we're gonna... okay, there is... okay, so now what we're gonna say is stop. This, as you can see, team members will stand in place and won't follow their leader. So now what we're going to do is with... Who are we controlling? Eins? Yes. We're going to take Eins and try to pull this thing. Aha! Did you see that arrow fly by? So the Adamantine Golem is not hurt by that arrow, but that's okay. There, now he's hurt. Oh, and look at that, look at that. He has collapsed because he's been shot in the leg. He can still attack us. And this is one of the shaman spirits. So they'll do magic damage only, I think. But whatever it is, we don't care. That one's down. Okay, now we're going to leave everybody there, and we're going to pull with Eins. There's another one. This is the leader. So we want one of our guys to beat this guy up. You can see they're slow. We'll let that spirit do that. We don't mind losing a spirit. Okay. Smack that guy. Smack that guy. See, once you know that you have to take them out with spell damage, they are not that hard. But believe me, in fact, if you watched one of my earlier series, I think maybe Zacharias or maybe Clarice, you will see that this was not easy for me. So we're going to go up here with Eins, and we are going to slay this leader, and he should get Adamantine Golem Slayer as a title. And more experienced, and he is the Adamantine Golem Slayer, so now he has 2 titles. That should be all of them. Let's just explore here. See, they dug through here. This is where they dug. I'm just going to be careful because I don't want to... Oh, there's more of them. Eins is a beast, like all werewolves. And that's it. The tribe of Adamantine Golems is destroyed. Boom. So now we can leave it on Don't Chase, and we're going to exit control mode. And we killed all of these golems. And now we can mine all of this adamantine. And I think they are... I don't know what experience we were at, but I think we actually, because it told us the tribe has been eliminated, that we will get... we did get experience. It's just so frustrating that we're going to lose this guy. That was just miscalculation on my part. Anyway, let's unpause. We can pillage. So we're going to pick up 115 adamantine ore. We'll make stuff with that later. And then we're going to mark all of this for digging because it's now safe. And there we go. And that's why you do rings of spell damage. Because you saw Eins alone took basically that entire tribe out, except with the help of a couple of spirits. And that's because he was doing magic damage. Let's mark all of this for priority because I am impatient. And now we already have 346 adamantine, so we can make good stuff. We might be able to make an adamantine... training dummy. Yeah, we're gonna make one of these. You can see here they let you train your minions' melee skills up to 99. And that probably would have allowed us to get that werewolf, but we didn't have the adamantine. So let's make an adamantine dummy. And we'll put it here. Prioritize that too, and then everybody's going to train around it. And can we make adamantine? No, it's golden bookshelves, right. And of course there's lots of equipment we can make. Let's go take a look at Crazy Pants. So if we look here with adamantine... Oh, sorry, that's Doxium. Adamantine, all the stuff. So let's compare. Fine adamantine sword is plus 28, whereas a fine sword is plus 11. So they are really massive upgrades. but we want to make sure we glyph them as well. So we need some gold for that. And we don't have to glyph them, but, you know, it's not like we're going to get tons and tons and tons of adamantine. So we're not going to schedule anything for Crazy Pants yet. Let's go up to Walrus. See if here our guy's training. Let's take a look at this. Lock here has a damage limit of 12. As a reminder, the iron training dummies only allow training up to 7. Everybody should be able... Anybody who can train above 7 will now train at this thing, which, honestly, it's not going to be a lot of guys. Ein's already is at 12. Locke is on their way to 12. Oh no, Ein's is... Sorry, Ein's is at 7. Ein's will come here. Except that... What are you doing, Ein's? Oh, hanging out... Yeah, you're... Okay, that makes sense. They're hanging out at card duty. And... So I'm looking down here. Training limit 7. Training limit 7. So these guys can't take advantage of our adamantine training dummy. Both our werewolves can, and we determined that one of our warriors can as well. Yeah, this one, he's already up to 9. And Walrus should also be training. Oh no, he can only go up to 7. And look at this. This werewolf needs... this would be Ein's because they now have more experience. So let's go ahead and give Ein's a better quarters. Let me see. You need a total of 6. And these are all less than that. Let's find an unassigned one and dress it up a little. Wait, don't we have a bigger one over here? No, we don't. Oh, who's assigned to this? Aha, this one has a total luxury of 6.1. So we're going to give this one to Ein's. Oh. Why are you here? No. Ein's, werewolf. That's Locke. There's the other werewolf. Other werewolf. Here's Ein's. Here we go. So now this is assigned to Ein's, and he's disappeared from here. And we need to assign quarters to Bugrat. Everybody else has quarters already. See, he disappeared from down here because we gave him the experience, or we gave him luxurious quarters to get his experience. And so we can take a look now. Ein's has 19.31 experience. That's a ton. Whereas Locke has 0. Ein's is training, and he's about to hit 12. There he is. Okay. So, I think that's where we're going to leave it. That was successful. I didn't actually know that we were going to make it to the Adamantine Golems today, so that's where we're going to leave it today. Ooh, wow. Insane Harpy. Crazy. I would never take that. Crazy, literally. Anyway, so we're going to leave it here. Thank you so much for your support. I love you very much, and I will be back soon, or Walrus will be back soon. Now that I'm feeling quite a bit better, I expect to be putting out episodes on a regular basis now. And please remember, as always, to have your pet spayed or neutered.